Welcome back to second module of Introduction to Python Programming. In this video, I'm going to discuss the importance of list data type and its basic operation. Before moving on to the session, I just wanted to brief up what are all the major contents in module 2. In module 2, we are mainly discussing about the list, the meaning of list data type, working with list, similarly different operators, list methods, and some basic programs. Ultimately, we are going to discuss about tuple. Tuple is another type of data type. Also, we are briefing about strings because these two are similar to list. Afterwards, we are directly moving on to dictionaries and basic data structure. Okay, so what do you mean by dictionary? What are the different type of dictionary method? What is the meaning of pretty printing? One of the new module which is available in the Python. Similarly, we can make use of those data structure to model real world things. Those things we are going to discuss in module 2. Today, in this video, we are going to discuss about the significance of the list and the various operations related to list. Examination, you may get the question like, explain the list data type. So what are the major operations concerned with the list? Otherwise, you may get the question like, well, can you compare the list and tuple or list and string? Okay. However, we can directly move on to the discussion. In Python programming, list is a built-in data type which is used to store the collection of items. The elements which is present inside the list is known as items. One more important thing you need to remember that in list, the items are arranged in a sequential fashion. So lists are ordered. It is mutable. Mutable in the sense you can change. In the sense you can delete or you can remove. It can contain the elements of different data type. It supports integer and string. At a time we can add the items. Items can be either integer or any other data type. Moving on to the third point, how does the list or begin? How you can create the list? Of course, I can tell you the list will create with the help of a square bracket. You can use the square bracket. Inside you are supposed to put the item. If you simply put a square bracket means this is an empty list. So how to separate the items? Of course, the items are separated by single comma. You need to put single commas and you can separate the items. The values inside the list are known as items. One of the important objective questions, the elements which are present inside the list is known as items. Where does it use? Can you tell me the application? Of course, it is mainly suitable for like a versatile data analysis. You can store the data like a data structure. One of the versatile data structure which are frequently used for like a task involving collection of data, mainly for data analytics. Okay. I would like to proceed further. Let me discuss about some basic operation. How do you create the list? The first point says that how do you create the list? I already told you that the list can be created opening a square bracket. I have opened a square bracket. Inside you need to put the items. One is an item, then item is separated by comma. Two is another item that is separated by another comma. Three is another item that is also separated by another comma. Then you can put another type of data type you can put. If you want, you can put. Otherwise, you keep as it is. Apple, banana. See here, apple and banana are string data type, where 1, 2, 3 are integer data type. As I already told you that the list is going to support the several or varieties of data type. Now, let me ask one thing. How do you access the individual items of a list? Yes, I can tell you one solution that is called as indexing. What do you mean by indexing? Please look at the second point. I already created a list. As you can see, I have created a list. Now, what I just wanted to access the first element which is present inside the list or first item. It is better to call like an item. Why? Because the elements which is present in the list is known as item. Let me know how to identify, how to take out the first item or how to access the first item. I can tell you one solution. Use indexing. What is indexing? So first of all, you call a name of the list. That is my list. My list and assigning the name of the list. So if I put like a my list, then open the square bracket, put 0. That means first item will be accessible. Suppose if I call like my list -1, as you can see the right end, banana is available at the right end. One of the name of the item called banana that is available at the right end. The right end will be accessible. I'll be telling you one more thing. If I do like my list of 1, Which element will be displayed? Oh, of course, the second element, that is obviously 2. 2 will be accessible. So this is the way how to access the element. So if you access the element from the right side, use -1, -2, -3. That is the way of doing the indexing. Hope it is clear to everybody. Similarly, we can show a few more examples. As you can observe, kindly go through the given list. Then I am accessing like spam is the name of the list here. All are like the string. All items are string itself. Spam of 0 is nothing but the first one, that is cat. Similarly, spam of 1, the second item will be displayed. So like this, you can see that spam of 0 is nothing but cat, which is at the first element. The spam of 1 is nothing but the bat, which is the second element. Then third element you can like access by using spam of 2. Spam of 3 means elephant. If I do like spam, okay, spam of -1, I'm putting like this. Then what is the answer? Tell me the answer. It is of course elephant. That means you'll be getting this particular answer here. So please be careful about how to write. Now, few more operations are there. We can just verify. So we have like spam is equal to, there are 4 items. If I do like spam, then 0:4, what is going to happen? That means the first element will be printed. Second element also will be printed. Third element will be printed. See, like so what you can do is you can like 0:4. This is the result. If I do like spam 1:3, what will happen? First, which is the first element? 0th element is cat, first element is bat. Bat is going to be printed in the new list, okay, in the list. So what is the second element? Second element is rat. That will be printed, but the third element, elephant, that is going to be deleted. That you have to remember. So if I do like spam 0:-1, what is going to happen? Immediately -1 means the elephant, that is going to be deleted. Then the rest of the item will be printed in the list. So here this is called a slicing operation. We'll discuss about the list method in detail. At that time, you will come to know what is a slicing operation. Correct. We can pick out or we can select a particular items in the given list. That is called a slicing operation. I will let you know. However, you need to remember the basic operation. That is the purpose I have just displayed. Moving on to the further discussion. Here you can see like spam of :2. That means what will happen? Spam of :2. See, if I do in this fashion, please identify the second element, 0, 1, 2. See, this particular here afterwards it will be deleted. These two will be deleted. Only the thing is the 0th and first element will be printed. So second element onwards, that is going to be deleted automatically. So new item will be like a cat and bat. Here you can observe. See, if I do in this fashion, like spam 1:, only 1:. If I do in this fashion, what will happen? So the first item, so you can see from the first item onwards, it is going to be printed. So bat, and elephant. So if I put only like spam : then all the element is going to be printed. So please do remember this. Also, we have another operation like a calculation of length of the list. So you can use the function called length. Very important. It is required in the programming. If you are doing the programming, it is mandatorily required. A length function we are going to use. So that means it will return the number of values that are present inside the list. For example, spam. This is one of the list. It is represented like inside three items are available. So if I do like a len spam, so it will mention how many items are present inside the list. So please take care of this operation. Let me see, like we can do several operations like concatenation. That means joining. Also, we can do the string replication. Concatenation means like we have the list 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is one list, list number 1. A, B, C. These are the items which is present for another list. So if I do like a concatenation, you need to use the plus operator. So what is the result? Look at this. The result will be it join like two independent lists. It forms a single list. How many items are there in the new list? Yes, of course, there are 6 items. This observation you have to make. Clear? There is another option called replication. For example, we have a list. There are 3 items available called capital X, capital Y, capital Z. These are the string. Now, if I do like a *3, okay, that means the string is going to be replicated thrice. First, second, thrice. So right now there are 9 items present here. So you can remove the value from the particular list by using the shortcut called DEL. I would like to use DEL. Here, DEL statement which will delete the values and index in a list. All of the values in the list after deleted value will be moved upon the one index. For example, DEL spam2. First you identify where is spam2, 0, 1, 2, correct? This we have to remove. So I would like to remove rat. So by the way, as you can see, the third item that means is the like a 0, 1, 2. Second item will be deleted. The rest of the item will be printed here. New list will be cat, bat, elephant because rat is going to be deleted. Why? Because I have used the DEL statement. That is the importance of DEL statement. I wanted to continue. So before that, let me summarize what we discussed in the session. In this session, I have discussed the significance of list. Why we use list? What is the significance of list in Python programming? Thereafter, I discussed about a few important operations like what is indexing, what is basics of slicing, how to replicate, how to do the concatenation, basic operation I have discussed. In the next video, you'll be learning about the working with the list. So how to create, how to add, we'll go in depth. Okay, little bit in-depth fashion we are going to discuss in the forthcoming session. So working with the list, we'll identify how to work with the list. Thereafter, we'll go for like a specific list methods. So this is my plan of action. The probable questions like what do you mean by list? Okay, like what are the basic operations which are performed in the list? Those things you can, how to create the list. Those things you can add in those points. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any queries, kindly put up in the comment box. I will try to wind up the topic as fast as I can. So thank you for listening me patiently. Have a happy learning. Please don't subscribe my channel. If the video is useful, kindly share with your friends and colleagues. Thank you so much for watching this video once again. Let me conclude.